Today, this painting is being delivered to Hugh Jackman. Yesterday, Tehya and I got on a plane, and with the massive painting that Jeremy Velasquez painted and gave to us to give to Hugh Jackman, we journeyed to our hotel in New York City better than we had thought that it could be. Now, we got back to the hotel and got dressed to get ready to go to the performance of The Music Man on Broadway, starring Hugh Jackman and Sutton. And that's when we realized that we had the worst problem of all. From all the traveling with the canvas painting, the canvas had become loose and, well, just didn't look good. It had bubbles in it. It needed some tender love and care. But I didn't know what to do. The first thought that I had was to call Jeremy Velasquez. But I felt so bad calling him up and making him worry about the painting that he gave us. So I quickly put the phone down on that and decided to do the one thing that most people would do in this situation. I decided to go look it up on Google. Google was telling me that I should slightly dust the back of this canvas painting with water.
I'm really nervous and I'm laughing because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to put water on this very expensive painting. So I'm not going to put it on the front. They said to put it on the back where it's still fabric and it's supposed to make it tighter. So I don't know. I'm going to try. She said to use a spray bottle, but I don't have a spray bottle. So I'm just going to like dampen my fingers, I think. In my head, I would think that water would make it worse. You know what? Actually, I'm even feeling that it might be working. I definitely noticing that it's getting tighter. To see, that's made a huge difference. So it's working, which is super satisfying. Do it one more time over here, and I think that's gonna be it. And then we're 20 minutes away from leaving. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
I wanted to create a message that was permanent. I had a card. I had an affirmative belief that someone couldn't just rip that card off if we had to get it in someone else's hands other than Hugh Jackman to prevent him from dealing with the card. So I left a message in permanent marker on the back and on the wood of the canvas that would get the message out to him that way, including our contact information. And then I also wrote a very detailed letter just expressing our admiration to Hugh Jackman. I created multiple drafts before I penned it in my best penmanship on the actual letter. But once that was done, we were ready to go. On the way to The Music Man, there was so many emotions. I mean, just to get here was just amazing. When I look back and thought back on all the adventures that even took to get where we were, walking up to The Music Man starring Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster. The gift of Jeremy Velasquez and his amazing talent that even allowed us to have something that we could bring to Hugh Jackman.
We're in line, heading to the front, and we're waiting for a friend of ours. So we just finished going through the line. They're letting us in. We had no problem getting through, which I didn't know if was going to be the case. They said that we can give it to them, so I don't know how it's going to work, but we plan on giving this to them. I'm just so excited. We're meeting someone here. We sold our ticket, so someone's sitting next to us, and hopefully they can help us film too. Hi, how's it going? What's your name?
Esty.
Esty?
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
When we got there, oh my gosh. I mean, the butterflies. It was just so exciting. And this is my first time on Broadway. Anyway, I've never been to a Broadway production. And of course, this was Tehya's first Broadway play as well. We were just very excited, sitting in our seats, waiting for the musical to start. And then it did. The Music Man was awesome. I mean, God, we loved this production so much. Sutton Foster and Hugh Jackman were amazing. They were auctioning off for a local charity that they were promoting, Broadway Cares. And this is the result. And here you see, look, right there, Hugh Jackman pointing at me saying, I'll meet you over there. I'll meet you over there. And I thought he was pointing at the side of the theater. So we went that way to where I thought he was pointing towards, which looked like a back screen curtain that allowed you to go to the backstage. Now, once we got there, they let us know that we couldn't record anymore. So we turned off the camera, but there was a person that was guarding there, and we were trying to explain, hey, Hugh pointed us this way. We're trying to get in touch with them. She didn't know what that was. I'm going to tell you right now, spoiler alert, we actually weren't in the place that he was pointing to. The musical was awesome. I mean, just sensational, and Hugh Jackman was great. He acknowledged our painting. We didn't get it on camera. He saw it and he's like, "What's that?" We talked to this lady who I got her number, and she said that she was gonna bring it to him. So I'm really praying that that's the case. We have a note on there, and if they're able to get in contact with us, that'd be great, but I don't know, we'll see. Did we actually hand deliver it to Hugh Jackman, and did we get to shake his hand? No. Did I talk to him? Yes, I did. Actually had a conversation.
I'm just saying. The problem is that I'm not sure that it's actually gotten to him, and there's no guarantee that he's gonna receive it. When we left the theater, you saw that all the actors gathered outside for a little Q&A, and we could have given it to him at that point. So here's the plan, which is really sketchy. We're going back, and Nina agreed that we can pick up the painting at the front of the theater. So that's what we're doing right now. And then go back to where all the actors exit for his performance tonight. And hopefully he comes out and we're able to give him the painting in person. That's the plan, that's what we're doing. It's a little scary because, I mean, what happens if he has already gotten the painting and he's already like making plans of putting it in his house, and then his assistant's like, "Yeah, I gotta take that back." So we talked to Nina. Nina was gonna try to get it to him, but it didn't sound like that she can. So I was texting her, and "I'll let the doorman know," is what she said.
Then the doorman would be 7th Avenue.
Hello. Hi, we were, Brett, yeah. Okay, thank you.
That didn't take
Okay.
long.
Okay, thank you.
Very much. You'll appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Oh my gosh, you got the note. Someone took the note. Someone took the note. I'm going to need to bring this back and give it back to him. Oh my gosh, that's scary. That's really scary. That's scary. That's really scary. Hey, did he get this? He did get it?
Yeah, he got it, and there was a note with it, or a letter or something.
Oh, he did. I didn't know if he did, so I was like, oh shoot, I'll have to away or something.
He said it's cool. He thanks you.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess he did receive it, but we're gonna bring it back and actually personally give it to him, hand it to him.
At this point, I didn't even know if Hugh had seen it or not, and I didn't know what to believe. They could just be telling me that to keep me in good humor.
Okay, so we got the painting back and got some dinner. Tehya and I had some sushi, and now we're back on the streets going towards the theater, and we're gonna wait out by the back where he greeted everybody last time, hoping to actually hand this to him. The difficult, weird part is that he could have already had possession of this. We don't know. So it's kind of just explaining that, hey, we didn't know if you actually got this or not. We just wanted to verify it. So here it is. If this isn't something that you can use, if you'd like us to auction it, what charity would you like the money to go to? And I think that he would really appreciate that. It's a little crazy. Got Tehya, she's being an awesome camera operator. So here we go. We might not even see him over here, Tehya. He might just book it right there, and like they said, he might just leave. He's coming. Hey Hugh, I know you can't take this. I know you can't take it because of COVID.
That looks amazing.
If we auction it off, what charity do you want the money to go to?
Go to Broadway Cares.
Go Broadway Cares?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
Good man.
Hey, you're a good man. Oh, what's that?
That's awesome. Wow, that's awesome, man.
I wish we could get it to you,
Good
but
job. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing it the other day.
no, that's awesome. Thank you.
I love you too. Every day.
Hugh Jackman has officially commissioned us to auction this wonderful painting created by Jeremy Velasquez to Broadway Cares. People often are scared to go after their dreams. I hope this video inspires you to take a shot. I mean, you will never know if you're going to succeed the way that you hope to, but regardless, you will have a wonderful experience that will just make your life better anyway. I can't wait to show how much this painting auctions for and is given to Broadway Cares. Blessings.